Hello, my name is Sandra Joseph Taylor. I'm with EDU Funding Guidance. We help students get scholarships and grants to go to college. I'm also the author of the Scholarship Manual, How to Find Money for College. Now, I've done this video because I've gotten quite a few emails from students and parents that say that they cannot attend one of my presentations, so I'm bringing the presentation to you. This is my actual presentation. And if you have any questions, please contact me, or if you would like me to do a presentation for your organization, school, or church, also please contact me. Now, most people don't know that financial aid in regards to going to college means the full package. Now, the full package may consist of a Pell Grant, state grants, work study, loans, and scholarships. Now, we're going to touch a little bit on each one of the subjects. Now, things you may not know about applying for scholarships. Everyone can start looking for scholarships now, but the bulk of the money starts in July of your senior year in high school and above. Now, they do have different scholarships that start as young as 6 years old, but of course you have to look for them. You have to apply for them in order to see if you qualify for the scholarship. You must do the process at least a year in advance. You can and should complete at least 5 to 10 scholarships each and every month. Most applications are online, but if you have paper applications, try to type it. Or if you have to write it, please make sure that you print neatly. Make sure you answer each question or put an N over A on the lines that does not apply to you, because you want to make sure that the board knows that it does not apply for you and that you're not just skipping that question. After completing the application, if there are documentations that you have to mail in, make sure you put that documentation in the exact order in which they ask for it. They want to make sure that you know how to follow directions. Now, if they ask for an application, a resume, and a transcript, please make sure you put it in that exact order and apply for everything. I didn't care if it was $100. We apply for everything because my motto is, I have more time than money. Now, things you will need when completing a scholarship application. Of course, you're going to need the application. You're going to need recommendations. I always ask my students to get at least 5 recommendations. You're going to need pictures. You're going to need essays, video essays, or video interviews. You're going to need transcripts. You're going to need a resume. You're going to need college accepted letters, your ACT and or SAT scores, and you're going to need certificates of activity or community service. You want to make sure you have all of this information, especially your activities, community service, organizations that you have been in since the 9th grade. They're going to track all of that. Now, different types of scholarships that there are out there are going on your ethnicity, your culture, community service, your academics, your degree or your major, the arts, sports, first generation people that are going to college, if you're left-handed, if you're 6 feet tall, blue eyes, red hair, or if your parents are deceased or incarcerated. The different companies that offer scholarships are Coca-Cola, Tylenol, Target, Burger King, Walmart, McDonald's, and the list goes on and on. Now, ways to increase your chances on getting scholarships for college. Make sure, like I said, you want to put anything that they ask for in the exact order that they're asking for it. You want to make sure you have your organizations, your activities, your awards, and your achievements, volunteer work from the 9th grade if you are still in high school. And you're going to need, of course, essays. Now, the 5 major topics of essays that we've come across are your future goals, your most important activity, who contributed to your goals, why you should receive their scholarship, and your most significant contribution or endeavor. Say that you did a clothing drive with your church that you helped organize, execute, and it was successful. You can do an essay on that. And you want to also keep all of your essays, because different organizations or applications are going to ask for the same essay, so you can tweak it, which word count or spacing or how many pages that they use. You can use those essays over and over again. Now, in regards to the FAFSA, the FAFSA is a free application for federal student aid. You want to make sure that you complete the FAFSA starting January 1st of your senior year. And it is going to have to be completed each year while you're in college. You want to make sure also that you do it before April the 1st, because after April the 1st, the state grants fall off. So you want to make sure you do it in between January the 1st and March the 31st. Now, things you're going to need for the FAFSA is your very detailed information on the student, on the parents, along with completed income tax information. Once you complete it, you want to make sure that you electronically sign or print and sign your signature page. And once you submit your FAFSA, that confirmation page that you get is going to let you know if you should get grants from the government. Now, it's going to say your EFC, which is expected family contribution. If that is 0, that means that your family does not make enough money to contribute to your higher education, so you should get grants. Now, once you receive your financial aid package from the university, it may consist of federal grants, state grants, work study, or loans. The scholarship is totally something different. Once the organizations let you know that you have received the scholarships, they're going to ask you for your acceptance letter and which university that you have chosen, so they can send that money directly to the university itself. Now, once you go into the loan process, if you have to do loans, things you're going to need for the loan is, of course, your completed FAFSA. You're going to need to complete your financial aid file, so eligibility for the financial aid can be determined. You're going to have to complete a standard loan request form. You're going to have to complete your interest counseling online, and you're going to have to complete and return your master promissory note to your lender. You're going to have to go on their website, choose a lender, print out the master promissory note, sign it, and return it promptly. Now, once you sign it and your loan money has been dispersed, which now on freshmen, they stagnate the money, because the freshmen were getting the money, going to school 2 or 3 weeks, and then dropping out with that money. So they now stagnate the funds for the freshmen. But once you take that loan out, whether you continue school or not, you are responsible for that loan. And 6 months after you complete school or you drop out school, that loan is going to be due, and you have to make payments, or they will confiscate your income tax for years and years to come. Also, if you have to take loans, there are things called loan forgiveness. Under certain circumstances, the federal government will cancel all or part of your educational loan. Now, this is called loan forgiveness. Now, to qualify, you can perform voluntary work, you can perform military service, you can teach or practice medicine in a certain type of community, or other different type of criteria that they may have. Now, if you have to volunteer, if you want to volunteer, you can go to the AmeriCorps, the Peace Corps, and Volunteers in Service to America, which is VISTA. And they can either help you with your loans, or you can qualify for loan forgiveness altogether. All branches of the military have different resources for people in the military and veterans and their families in order to help with your higher education. For teachers, if you teach full-time for 5 years in an elementary or secondary school that service students from low-income families, you may qualify for full or partial loan forgiveness. Or if you teach in math or science in early childhood programs or with disabled children, you may qualify for loan forgiveness. With the national nursing shortage, you can also become an RN, LPN, or any advanced practice nurse that will also may qualify you for loan forgiveness. Inspiring law students that open a practice in public interest, which means assisting in disadvantaged individuals, may also qualify for loan forgiveness. And there are different websites. If you email me for the websites for the loan forgiveness, I can send that to you. Now I want to let you know about the book that I wrote. It's called The Scholarship Manual, How to Find Money for College. Now, in the first section, it tells you how to get organized. There's a 9-page questionnaire that at least one application is going to ask for, and it also tells you the different things that you're going to need, how to get an expander file to put all of the information in. So once you get to the applications, you take it out, you put it with it, streamline the process like that. The second one is on scholarships. There are 2 pages of websites that I tell you which websites to go to, what to do, and where to go inside the website. So to streamline the process, I have done all of that for you. Now, the third section is on loans. It lets you know, well, the FAFSA is going to let you know what you need. Also expand on what I've said, what you're going to need for the FAFSA. The fourth one is on loans. All of the things you're going to need in regards to the loan process. And number 5, have examples of everything that is needed for the process. It has an example of a resume, of recommendations, of letters to the board if you need to do that. All of that is in my book that you can get online. You can go and Google or Yahoo the scholarship manual or my name, Sandra Joseph Taylor, and my information will come up. Once again, if you need to contact me, I can be contacted. You can call me at 713-585-6840 or email me at thescholarshipmanual@yahoo.com, or my website is edufundingguidance.org. I hope to hear from you soon. I hope this information helped you, and please let me know if there's anything I need to expand on. Thank you so very much for your time.